British Council for the book launch Interstellar Megachef by Lavanya, Lakshminarayan's dazzling sophomore novel. So well, she writes very well, and this is what we are here for, to see the discussion. Her debut novel was virtual, analog virtual, which was really good. Here you can see a donut, and let's see what she has to say about her book. And her debut novel was very well received. Looks like this also is going to be really interesting.
Very interesting event, which is the book launch of Interstellar Megachef. Before we start with the event, a few housekeeping announcements for you.
Lakshminarayan, the acclaimed author and game designer whose imaginative prowess has gifted us the extraordinary world of Interstellar Megachef. Lavanya's ability to blend science fiction with the universal appeal of food and creativity makes this evening truly one of a kind. We are equally thrilled to welcome Samit Basu, an acclaimed writer himself, whose presence adds depth and excitement to this launch. It is a privilege to have them with us as we explore Lavanya's inventive narrative and the fascinating ideas it brings to life. Samit will be guiding us through this engaging conversation. Lavanya has masterfully woven together the fantastical and the relatable, creating a narrative that speaks to human creativity, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence. It also serves as a reflection on the universality of food and its ability to connect people across cultures, planets, and timelines, a theme that resonates deeply with readers everywhere. This event is more than a book discussion. It is an exploration of innovation and creativity. The conversation promises to be insightful, inspiring, and thought-provoking as Lavanya and Samit bring this world to life. I would like to thank all.
Lakshminarayan is the first Indian woman to be shortlisted for the Arthur C. Clarke Award. She's a multi-award winning author of The 10% Thief, first published in India as analog virtual, and listed on Esquire magazine's 75 best sci-fi books of all time. Her new novel, Interstellar Megachef, is a bestseller that released as an Amazon editor's pick and has been listed on Reactor's best books of 2024. Her work has been translated into multiple languages, including French, Italian, Catalan, and her short fiction has appeared in numerous magazines and anthologies. She's occasionally a game designer and has created worlds for Farmville and Mafia Wars, among other games. Lavanya lives between Bangalore and Hyderabad. When she isn't traveling or writing, she spends her free time playing video games and playing the piano. About Samit. Samit Basu is the author of several novels, most recently of The Gin Bot of Shantipot. The book was shortlisted for the Locus Award 2024, Goodreads Choice Award of 2023, and Dragon Award 2024. He has been publishing fantasy and science fiction novels in India since 2003, and his UK and US debut was in 2013. Samit has also co-written and directed a film for Netflix, written comics and children's books across a range of genres, and non-fiction as a journalist and columnist. He lives in Delhi. May I please request Lavanya and Samit to take the evening forward.
For the tone, right? But you can expect a lot from Lavanya. It is, thank you Anupama and Deepa for those lovely introductions. Thank you everyone for showing up. It is a cold day and everyone considered just staying home and doing nothing before coming here. So we're very grateful you did. And I'm very grateful that Lavanya has come to Delhi. I'm taking out my phone not to check my text but because my questions are on it. So I hope many of
That's
you
the
are
author.
already familiar with Lavanya's work, because if you're not, when you get there, you're going to really love where you reach. I'm going to start off by introducing the book poorly, and then Lavanya will do a much better job of telling you about it. But I want to say before we even start that it has been absolutely thrilling to watch over, since Lavanya's debut, and this book, which I love even more, to just watch how wonderfully, not just in India, but in the West, which is traditionally very resistant to most different books coming out of India. It's been wonderful to watch the response both nationally and internationally to work that utterly deserves it, right? So we're going to talk about Interstellar Megachef today, which is Lavanya's second novel, the first in a series of 2. The next one is coming out in possibly next year. She's writing it now. So Interstellar Megachef is set in the far future, mostly on a planet called Primus. I'm saying that right? Yeah. Though the protagonist is from Earth. So the brief introduction is, stepping off a long-haul star freighter from Earth, Saraswati Kaveri, to polysyllabic people like us, has one bag of clothes, her little flying robot Keely, and an invitation to compete in the galaxy's most watched, most prestigious cooking show. Interstellar Megachef is the showcase of the planet Primus's austere, carefully synthesized cuisine. Until now, no one from Earth, where they're still so incredibly primitive they still cook with fire, has ever graced its flow metal cook stations before or smiled awkwardly for its buzzing drone cams. Corporate prodigy Serenity Co., inventor of the smash hit sim Soundspace, has just got messily drunk at a floating bar, narrowly escaped an angry mob, and been put on 2 weeks mandatory leave to rest and get her work-life balance back. Perfect time to start a new project, and she's got just the idea, a sim for food. Now she just needs someone to teach her how to cook. A chance meeting in the back of a flying cab has Saras and Serenity Co. working together on a new technology that could change the future of food and both their lives forever. Now, Interstellar Megachef, the light pitch for it, I think, was Great British Bake Off in space, but which is a lovely place to start if you're looking at the the frosting on the donut. But it goes much deeper, much wider, examines timeless rifts and characteristics of society and just being people in a world that might not necessarily want you in it. Lavanya, since everyone is tired of hearing me talk now, tell us how the book came to you, what led to it.
So first, thank you so much, Deepa and Anupama, for the wonderful introductions. Thank you, Sumit, for all of your kind words, and thank you all for being here this evening.